Okay, welcome everyone to a custom deep dive.
Hey there.
We're zeroing in today on a specific blog post you shared with us.
Yeah, the one on digestive enzymes. Nature's Aid for Better Digestion, I think it was called. Part of that series.
Exactly, that's the one, from the Notes on Dieting series. So we've got the material right here, and really our goal today is just to kind of unpack the key insights,
Hmm.
pull out the most important nuggets for you from this piece on digestive enzymes.
Okay. Well, what I found pretty interesting right off the bat is how this piece starts. It suggests that digestive enzymes, uh, they aren't just things our bodies manufacture.
Right.
The source actually proposes we get them from certain foods, too, like directly.
Yeah, it shifts the focus a bit, doesn't it? Beyond just, eat healthy for vitamins and minerals.
Hmm.
It's more like eating for enzyme support. And it does give us some concrete
It
examples.
does. What it lists. Fruits, iron.
Well, various fruits like bananas, papaya, pineapple, avocado were mentioned, and then also things like nuts and seeds. Okay.
And even pastes like miso and fermented foods like kimchi.
Right, the fermented stuff. So the idea presented is basically add these to your meals, maybe help your digestion.
Potentially, yeah. That's the angle.
And, to make that feel a bit more real, the source then kind of zooms in on one specific enzyme, amylase.
Amylase. Right.
It points out that amylase gets produced in, well, two places mainly, our salivary glands,
In the mouth.
right in the mouth, yeah, and then later down the line by the pancreas.
Okay.
And this focus on where amylase starts working, that's tied directly to something really basic we all do.
Chewing. It makes that link really clear, doesn't it?
Exactly.
Between where amylase is first active and just the importance of, well, how we eat. That
Yeah.
simple physical action.
Yes, chewing your food thoroughly. And it gives that really relatable example.
The starchy foods one?
That's the one. Chewing starchy foods, like bread or potatoes, for longer than usual.
Mm-hmm.
And the source explains why it starts tasting, sweeter.
Yeah, I thought that was fascinating. It's not just your imagination. It's that salivary amylase right there in your mouth, already getting to work.
Breaking down the complex starches.
Exactly, breaking them down into simpler sugars, which taste sweet. It's like, boom, digestion in action before the food's even gone anywhere.
It really makes you pause and think about those first moments of eating, doesn't it?
Totally.
It's not just mechanical, not just teeth grinding things down.
No, it really highlights how this whole enzyme-driven process kicks off immediately. That specific point, connecting chewing and amylase and that change in taste.
Yeah.
That's probably the stickiest example from this piece, I think, showing how our bodies and food interact right from square one.
Okay, so let's just quickly recap the main ideas we pulled from this source material for you.
Sound good?
First, there's the perspective that digestive enzymes aren't solely made by our bodies. They can also come from dietary sources.
Right.
And the source cited examples like certain fruits, nuts, seeds, and things like miso and kimchi.
And then it used amylase as that key example, didn't it? Pointing out it's made in the mouth and pancreas and really linking its job directly to the simple act of chewing. It's the very first step for breaking down carbs, according to the source.
And the really concrete sort of aha takeaway was that explanation for why chewing starchy stuff longer makes it taste sweeter.
The amylase converting starch to
Right
sugar.
there in your mouth. So thinking about that, just that basic physical action of chewing, and now understanding, based on the source, how amylase starts that chemical change almost instantly. How does that maybe shift how you think about the very first bite you take of your next meal?
Yeah, and maybe taking that a step further, if that simple conscious act chewing can kick off such a specific chemical reaction, converting starch to sugar with an enzyme, what does that very first step tell us about the whole incredible complex orchestration that's happening inside us, mostly silently the moment we start eating?